In times of political pressure and provocation, the rule of law must prevail. The rule of law cannot be clearer today. The prosecution of Mo Chara was unlawful from its very inception. There are better ways to spend British pounds than pointless prosecutions and pursuing expensive appeals. Today's decision brings this expensive circus to an end. We now live in a world where the rule of law is under attack. Now there is nothing more dangerous than speaking truth to power. Our very purpose ends the day that we remain silent about things that matter. Kneecap personify that purpose. They show courage against a purposeless prosecution. Thankfully, courage is in no short supply in this part of the world. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. When this story is told, Kneecap will be on the right side of history. This prosecution was legally laughable. It was a witch hunt. A witch hunt that was born at Coachella, cultivated in Westminster, but comes to an end today in West Belfast. And on that note, Mo Chara is a free man.
Hello. What's happening? It's hard to deal. Thank you to everyone for coming to West Belfast today. I owe eternal gratitude to my legal team, who left no stone unturned in ensuring justice was upheld. To Dara, Jude, Glenna, Brenda, Gareth, Roz, and to all at Phoenix Law, Garamila Moyagov. That is 3-0 to Kneecap. This entire process was never about me, never about any threat to the public, and never about terrorism, a word used by your government to discredit people you oppress, both in Ireland and across the world. It was always about Palestine, about what happens if you dare to speak up, about what happens if you can reach large groups of people and expose their hypocrisy, about the lengths Britain will go to cover up Israeli and US war crimes. As people from Ireland, we know oppression, colonialism, famine and genocide. As people from the north of Ireland, we know it even more. As people from West Belfast, it still affects our communities and our families. We have suffered greatly, and we still suffer under British occupation. An occupation built to dehumanise, an occupation built to divide. Your attempt to label me a terrorist have failed, because I was right and yet again Britain was wrong. I will not be silent, Kneecap will not be silent, the people of West Belfast will not be silent. We said we would fight you in your court and we would win. We have 3 times now. Your own High Court has ruled against you. The pathetic thing about this whole process is that you falsely tried to label me a terrorist when it is the British government ministers that are arming and assisting a genocide in Gaza, the destruction of Lebanon and the senseless slaughter of school kids in Iran. Free Palestine, free the 6 counties, Chucky Ireland. Again, as Krogan Mowgli have been saying, this is this is bigger than us. Like, whatever kind of stress that we felt, it's minimal compared to the stress that's being put on families in Gaza. So again, I understand the question, obviously, whatever, slightly stressful, but we'll get over it. We've lost gigs, we've been, restricted from our movement in certain places because of this hanging over us. So finally we can maybe move on now, start to apply for visas again now that this is over, and move on and continue to, use whatever platform we have to continue to talk about Gaza, Iran, Cuba, or whatever it is that is the topic of the day, because as lads from West Belfast, we're not going to shy away from this stuff. We don't give a fuck about the repercussions anymore.